Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan. Today we're back with another World Circuit race. This is going to be one of the World Touring Car races. It's the 900. We're going to be heading over to Europe and Spa Francorchamps, and it will be the World Touring Car 900. Now I'm just going to double check the difficulty that we're on. We're on the hard. Been doing a little bit of grinding. Got a few cars to buy, including one of the cars that I would have liked to have used for this race. Some of the rival cars and the McLaren F1 GTR race car 1997. It is in the Legends at the moment, but I do not have enough money for it. You've got the NSX GT500, the Lexus 500, and also the NSX Concept-GT, and it is the Concept-GT that I'm going for. You're going to notice that the tyre and the fuel is ×8. So we're going to need to keep that in mind as well. For this race, I'm going with the medium tyres, and you'll notice that I've got my ECU set to 100. My ballast is set to 32 to bring the performance points just underneath that magic 900 that we need. I'm at 899.94 in the current release. The power restrictor is at 100. Now I have got a fully customizable transmission where we could, if we wanted to, take the top of the gear up. You're going to see that in a moment. I decided not to do that. I also haven't taken any nitrous. I have got a medium turbo on here with the anti-lag set to weak. Otherwise, everything else on this car is pretty much standard. It's just a car that I had hanging around. And as I said, all I did was to adjust we just got the output to 100. The ballast was the adjustment to 32, the power restrictor 100, and then the top speed at 290, which I think is probably stock. All right, let's get into this one and see what we can do. So this is the World Touring Car 900 at Circuit de Spa Francorchamps. 10 laps in which we've got to go, I think, from last to first. Right, I'm going to go power level 6 for this one. I'm on PCS 1. Let me just get through this corner. Brake balance is in the middle for this. The tyres wear reasonably well, so I'm not going to worry about my usual brake balance trick. Oh, we're catching this one at the wrong place for a rouge. Try and go around the outside, give me some room. Little bit of a tap on the way through there. Not sure if that's done my clean race bonus, but there's probably going to be a few other taps as well as we go around. We're going to catch these two at the wrong time too. Just run out, break the blue one. Choosing second through there for the moment. At the beginning of the curb. Obviously, you can always look at my pause and rewind a video to look at my braking points and turning points, acceleration points. Need to try and look after these tyres a little bit. So I'm not quite sure when that weather is going to come in. The angle of cars just up ahead. We'll use the radar just to get through these cars, and then we'll have a look at the weather. It's nice and sunny at the moment, so nothing to worry about. Oh, crikey, he broke really hard there. Get the inside. I'm not grinding, so I'm not going for a clean race bonus. I just want to get this race done on the hard settings. If I was grinding, I would go with an easy setting and just work my way through these cars a lot easier. At the moment, just want to get these overtakes done. So end of lap 1, we're up to 11th place. So almost halfway through, which you would think is good, but just looking at the map, the leaders are such a long way out front. 22 seconds, which I think is around about a pit stop. But I'd like to get a little bit closer if we can. So we'll keep pushing. Remember, we are on that fuel map 6. We're going to hit a load of cars into this one. Just trying to find out my way around without running them off the track too much. But without losing too much time. I'm losing loads of time through here. A little bit of a lunge. Didn't feel any contact with the McLaren. Well, that seemed to go wide, but still got to get through these. Braking on the 50. Got the NSX in front. When can we get a move done? Go on, go wide. Go on the outside for this one. Got another one here. Get the inside of that one. Brake at the beginning of the curve, which is a little bit late. See that the sun has gone in, we've lost the sunshine, and it's starting to get a little bit slippery in places where the radar comes into play now. We're up to P6. Again, just clipping the rev counter through there. So we are trading a little bit of speed, but I didn't want to play around with the gearbox settings too much for fear of wrecking this car that I love. It's a great all-rounder for the GR2 races, but look at the time to the leaders. It's doing 22 seconds. We are not catching them. They are super quick. Also got the rain coming in now. What is that going to do over the next couple of laps? He's certainly in slick territory at the moment. I need to do this car into this corner. Put on the brakes. Just grabbing third. Get the next one into the following corner. He's defending well. Oh, can we get up the inside? Just done. A little bit elbows out, robust that one. Still 20 odd seconds to the leader. The leader is flying in this one. Concerned about this weather at the moment. He's coming in. As it enters, as it wets. Can we get another lap done on these slick tyres? Watching for the moment. 2 minutes. Looks like we might be able to. Leaders have gone round anyway, so we really need to copy. Big question is they are 20 seconds down the road. So this one's all about the weather at the moment. Just keeping an eye out. Not making any inroads on the leader whatsoever. Almost got to hope that we can get in the tyres at the right time when the leader's on the wrong tyres. I'm going to need to move the tyres very soon, so let's get the fuel map up to 1. Got a couple of laps of fuel and we are cars now going to be very, very lively. I hate switching fuel maps. Especially whilst this track is getting very, very greasy. Yeah, some moisture on the track right now. There's a lot of yellow in the picture. The lead is now 22 seconds ahead and we're off again there. They're in. What are they going for as far as tyres are concerned, I wonder? Going slicks, are they going mediums? I'm going to go intermediates, I think. We need 6 laps of fuel, don't we? So we're about to start 5. It's 6 laps of fuel needed. What tyres are they going for? Long pit stop here. Let's see what they've put on. Okay, so we are short filled. Oh, that's wet. Boy, oh boy, that is wet. Let's just go careful. Take traction control up to 2. Getting this right off, I think. That car really slow through there. Oh no, we're off. While we're messing around with the controls. More cars going very slowly indeed. Whoa! That one, driven hard. I think the AI's got the wrong tyres. But what about the car up front? I'm on Inters and it's really wet tyre territory right now. Very careful. The leader, still 20 seconds down the road. How is that car so fast? Oh, he's not so fast now. We just slid a million miles through there. Are they all going to come in, I wonder? Our fuel situation 4.2. We need to just save a little bit. Oh, we've gone wide. 5 laps to do. Work. And it rains at Spa, it really rains. Would we have been better doing the wet tyres? Interesting to see what these other cars are doing. Wouldn't be surprised if they're going full wets. Some really heavy rain. on the far left of the map that worries me. That would be full wet tyres. A moment ago I was worrying about 20 seconds to the lead up. Now we are 55 ahead, but what tyres are they on? Can we survive on these intermediates? We're not wearing, so wear is not an issue. It's just whether they can clear enough water and whether we can get this done before that super heavy rain comes in. Blue flags up. Whoa! Looks like somebody else tiptoeing around on the wrong tyres. Just taking it very slow through here as some of them are continuing to pit. If I get the chance, I'll have a look and see what tyres they're putting on. I don't think I'm going to actually, because they're last, aren't they? So we're not going to see them. The leaders have been in, so we're in a bit of an unknown here on tyres. Lap 7. About to get into a little bit of heavy rain. Oh, come on, nice jump. Broke a little bit earlier, broke on the 200. Gently try and get the braking done before the corner. You want to be off the brakes as you get into the corner so that the tyres can keep rotating and keep the traction. Another car in deep trouble, going very, very slowly. The biggest thing here is making sure that you don't pummel into the back of the AI cars, because these cars are going so slow. I caught that one. I pushed him off bad. Are so slow, these AI cars. They've got the wrong tyres on. Our borderline intermediate wet tyres at the moment. And another one that is tiptoeing around. Fascinating race this is. It's not in the cleanest from me. If I'd known the way this was going, I could have done this a lot more carefully, not taken many of the chances that I took. Followed cars through and just blasted past them on the straights. Everybody now is going to be on the wet tyres. Oh, the car in front's gone through. What tyres are they on, I wonder? It's on lap 8, 3 to go. We are in a little bit of trouble here because just going wide to get around that car. I'm looking at the weather. We've got some horrendous weather coming in. We're already borderline wet tyres. We are potentially on the wrong tyres, but going with the inters, we've bought ourselves 1 minute of time over the other guys. Let it slow down. We can now tiptoe this round, I think, and lose time to the guys on the quicker tyres that bring this home, or we could bring it in and put the wets on. I think the strategy has broadest options, and pitting at the right time has also given us some options. Now I think I'm still on traction control 2 at the moment. I'm going to eke that up to 3. I don't want to go too much higher than 3. Just while we're getting through this really heavy weather on the wrong tyres. We're now fully into the wet tyre territory. We'll brake a bit earlier. We try and get off the brakes and brake a little bit more smoothly and a lot lighter. Some of these corners, just letting the car roll through the corners. 1 minute 20 ahead of the cars behind. Stop raining. We've still got a very wet track, so we'll be a little bit careful. That rain that is coming in. Do we go wet tyres? Do we carry on? I'm going to carry on. Could be a mistake. And let's go. Curly. Braking done. Get it rotated. As always with Spa, part of the track is very wet, part of the track is damp. But when I say damp, wet but not full-blown wet tyre wet, we can get away with the intermediates. No tyre wear on these inters, they're looking absolutely fine, which is good. Just be very careful with the gears. Don't be tempted to go down too low. You'll spin up the back end and the car will go around. Using mostly third through and out of these corners. Just second to slow that down a little bit, but then third, as you can see. Really slippery through here, so just watching the gears. I'm not pushing at all now on the speed, just taking it really easy. See how we're catching these cars now. I don't know what tyres they're on. I can't imagine they're on slicks. They are going very slow. 1 minute 30 now. But look at this, we're in pink on the weather. This is a case of throttle control, brake control. Careful on the controls, careful on the pedals. Low power mode, power level 6 on the fuel map. And traction control, bringing all of the tools together in this one. Catching up with this car very quickly through the chicane. So 1 to go. It looks like that worst of the weather is cleared. So traction control 3, brake balance in the middle, fuel map he's still out at 6. We've got plenty of fuel. Still slow through the corners. No need for me to overtake. It's going to be a breeze. Don't go crazy through a ruse. Lift early. Don't apply the brakes. Accelerate gently. Small inputs on the steering wheel. Lots of racing in the rain. I'm great at, but doing okay at the moment. Get that up into third gear, do not want to be coming out there in second. See the back end just wanting to go a little bit there. If I'd been in second gear I'd have been in trouble. Braking way before the curve there, up into third as we go through the corner. A quick glance at the rain gauge, we're into wet weather tyres now, so this is definitely raining more around this side of the track. We are clear. The wet weather, we're into another one of the purple sections. We brake early, third, then fourth through the corner. Doing the throttle. Very jolly early through there. full on the throttle. The pace into the pits for wet tyres. So we've got a mix of wets and inters. But for me, I think the inters were great in the early part of the race. Then it was a case of just being careful, not overdoing it, not being silly. We might have lost a little bit of time to the cars behind through the latter stages of this one. It's all good. We've got a full lap of fuel left. Oh, just got a little bit deep into that last corner. Second gear, we'll bring it around the corner and we'll bring it across the line for a nice easy win by some significant margin. So first place by 1.38.579 seconds. 1 minute 42 ahead of third and 1 minute 47 ahead of fourth. That NSX Concept, a beautiful car. Really nice for this one. That's a World Touring Car 900, 300,000 credits. Thank you very much. It won't be a clean race bonus. There were 1 or 2 bumps on the way through there. But yeah, we started off with the sunshine was out and the weather certainly deteriorated quite a bit as we went through this race. And it was then a case of just making sure that we were on the right tyres at the right time. I opted for fuel map 6 initially so that I could go deep into the race, and it gave me some options. Maybe using fuel map 1 I would have been able to get through the traffic quicker, but then I would have reduced my options because I would have burnt through the fuel quicker. I was on traction control 1 for the first part of the race, and then we just inched that traction control up. As the rain came and we were in intermediate territory, I moved the traction control up to 2 just to give myself a little bit of confidence through some of the corners. And then we switched on the weather radar, kept a very close eye on that. And when the weather got up into the pinks and the weather started to really close in and it got very wet, then we moved the traction control up to 3 and worked with those intermediate tyres. I think the key thing with this one is to make sure that you pit at the right time. So as well as getting through the traffic using the radar, keep an eye on that weather radar and make sure that you can get on the right tyres at the right time. You could see how the AI were on the wrong tyres for a lot of the race and how we were able to pick them off very quickly and build that massive gap. Anyway, I hope that you found this video useful. Very interesting race. I enjoyed that one very much. If you did enjoy it, please smack the like button. If you're new around here, please consider hitting that subscribe button for me because it really helps the channel. And if you smack the bell notification, it will let you know of more of these videos as I release them. There are quite a few at the World Circuit races for me to do. We've got the Spec 3 release out tomorrow where there will be 2 new tracks and a whole load more new races to be done. So I'm going to be releasing these videos fairly quickly over the next few weeks. For now, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again on the next one very soon. For now, take care. Bye bye.